Okay, so here we have Desert Villages Part 7. Thank you. All right, so the other thing, they need all their families and all their buildings and everything in 2 weeks. No, 4 weeks, right? 4 weeks, sorry. Okay, everything. All their main structure, all their basic food, all their basic, the two housing, all right? Everything 4 weeks, all right? So why is that? Because then they're safe, they know already who they are, they already spend 4 weeks together with all the training, so you get, for example, you don't have an expert in solar panels, so get the person, a couple that's close, can easily learn because know the basic of electricity. You get a plumber, you need everybody, you need the basics, right? To teach, right? The people that already cut chickens before, the people that already put tiles before, or whichever it is, right? Okay, so they already come. Even the carpet, everything 4 weeks. Okay, we focus, get one ready. They have everything they need. The beans, the rice, so the truck's gonna be coming. We have here the front, this gate here, every day for couples. Check in, check out, because they're gonna come and go back, and done. Everything gonna be right there, and nobody leaves anymore. They have their water, so they have 2 waters. I think it's better 4. Let's do already 4 because it's large. I have to tell you how large it's gonna be, right? I have to tell you that because I didn't tell you how big it is, right? How big. Okay? All right, gonna tell you soon. So we are going to have 4, and eventually we're gonna focus, right, the water going that way, right? Okay? Help inside, but the future they're gonna focus on going far away. All right? Everyone is there. 4 weeks for everything done. Okay? All right? For the entire thing. After that, they are in charge of themselves. Okay? They're in charge of themselves. They have all the basic. So we are going to have rabbits is the best because they grow fast and their skin, put the elders, put someone. You don't go to put children to see that, right? But basically it's that. And after that, they are only going to have what? Things for the, maybe, because it's a 2-year work, right? Okay, so basically it's like that. They're in charge, they have everything, they have the cameras, the laptops, the cell phones, they have Wi-Fi. Oh yeah, we need an antenna. So antenna, it's in a safe location, a center, right? Not close to the edge. We need an antenna to be connected to satellite, okay? And then sometimes gonna be inspectors, right? Inspectors, I don't know if they come in. No, they don't come in. They inspect with cameras, okay? So who gonna watch the cameras of each community? The department directors, other people checking the department directors, the supporting city, right? Because one might be here, right? The supporting city, the beach, because people gonna start being more and more the beach, right? Okay, but here is done. Nobody get in, nobody get out for safety reasons. Okay, the drivers come, the drivers leave. The drivers come, drivers leave. Okay, they bring their own little clothes. We have those mattresses and we have cameras in there, so it's forbidden to make any cut. It's forbidden to them to inject anything inside, right? Or put fire. They know that, right? So for things like that, the life penalty for us gonna be like that. They're gonna be outside, no food. you know, in this cage or cage room. I don't know if it's a room. Yeah, will be a room because people don't want to see the person, right, getting weak, okay? Yeah, it's gonna be a room with cameras, okay? So they have very tall windows here, a fan, they cannot jump, so it needs to be really high, okay, really high, so the children playing around won't see. It's decided by the community, decide the person gonna stay there. How many days? Oh, well, 2, 4, 10, you know, for people to learn, depends, up to 20. How many days Gandhi stay without eating? Oh, well, let's do it how many days he did it, right? Because unbelievable the way our humanity is. So we're gonna look online because I saw a long time ago, I don't remember right now. How many days? Okay, let's look up. Shall we look up quick? Yes, because it's unbelievable. Okay, so I look it up. Look at that. How many days Gandhi did fast? 21 days. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. 22. Because if what he did was not worth it, people gonna be more. Water only. That's it. And here, Andrew gonna do for us 2, 2, 4, 8, 10, and keep going until 22. That's the only way. That's the only way here, 22 days. So from 2 to 22, Gandhi gonna do it. And didn't work, right? So we have to be better. So let's do 24, up to 24 being the worst. That's it, because we're not going to kill people. We want to be killed? No, we can't do it, sorry. Okay, yeah, we can't. We need people to evolve spiritually. Oh, got sick, got dehydrated. Well, what can we do? Okay, so that's what it is. So we're gonna do that up to 24 days. Yeah, we're gonna handle. Okay, because it's unbelievable. Our humanity needs to find a way to get better. So let's keep going here very quick. All right, so here, so we did that. Here, number 3. Let's follow the order quick. Forbidden to have mini cameras on floor. No cameras on, yes, cameras on the toilet, but only to check randomly. If a person is caught lying, then is it trouble. Everything is trouble, okay? On those days fasting, what can we do? Every family, okay, so here it is, 20 years, 10 years, right? The only exception is for the 2 years, right? For the 2 years, that people might still bring in, still fish, animals, right? Deliveries, right? From land, deliveries from fish. Oh, we also need inside the pond. Here, our structure, right? We need a pond here somewhere, and a pond, 2 different fish. Because we have to make this sustainable for these 20 years, okay? So people will live there for those time. If we have some delivery for 2 years, no more deliveries, okay? All right, so with time we're gonna have a few books, right? So they're gonna have some DVDs with documentaries, our movies, right? Approved movies. People gonna gather their mini videos, can also use them as stories afterwards. All right, okay, so here's the basic bedroom, you know, so I made like that more or less for you to have an idea. So the teens will be like a bigger room, like a living room, right? So it has an opening, a wall here, no door here. Here's no door. Yes, here's a wall, so they don't have right access there. Okay, let's do different. Grandparents by the door. No. It's teens because they have this window here. Here's a window so people can come and check. Here's the stairs. They come, you know, it's a long window, okay? When they can close? At night they can close, right? At night, but during the day until we don't know what time. And we're going to decide that until what time. Okay, so they go to bed 10 p.m. They close down. During the day, it's open, and at night they close. So avoid neighbors to come and have a look. It's forbidden, right? Only the people that are in charge to look. But it's a long window. Not at the door. Not at the door. Okay, not at the door. The door gonna have a mirror, a little mirror. You know, like every door, every front door, they have a little mirror there. Okay, all right. So the teens is like a bed. So we have 1 and 2, bulk, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 teens here, right? 8 children teens now. Okay, so they can be 10 years old because they're not going to move new families afterwards. All right, okay. They can already marry and adopt 2 or 4 for everyone. Okay, and then we have a long bathroom, right? Because that's going to be more private. They share time, and if someone really need, they go to the restroom, the school main bathroom. But it's good to have their own, right? They have cameras anyways. And then here going to be the grandparents, and here the parents. They're small rooms, right? They're small rooms. So here this green is one cabinet, shelves. And on the side they can hang, on the back here they can hang some clothes. I don't think we have to hang anything. Yeah, we don't hang because everything we fold, the jeans shorts, jeans pants, we don't hang anything. Just forget it, we don't hang. Okay, the blazer suit's gonna be downstairs. The room with them gonna be open, right, on that day, and then after, and have AC or washed. If someone got sweat, put to wash. All right. So we have elders that can wash them sometimes if the smell didn't come out, because everybody, you know, Sahara, for example, is burning hot. In United States, and Gobi is cold, right? Okay, so people can use that. So we're gonna have our school colored shirts, right? I already talked about that, 2 buttons. Here they have their document, right, to themselves as well. They have all the documents downstairs, the main office, right? But they need that security that they have, you know they have their own documents right there with a lock. Okay, all right, or a code to press. Okay, so we have the bathroom already said. So here's it's a shower only, right? We have no bath here. The bath gonna be at the guest bathroom, right? I think something like that. Or we can put a bath here, doesn't matter really. Okay, bath here on the side. A toilet. Oh, the toilet, it's no, the toilet, yes, here, the toilet here, and then the sink. Maybe we do 3 levels. No, just doesn't work. But the sink, let me think. Yeah, here, sink with toilet, because somebody may be using that and somebody can use that, something like that. Oh, they need a sink anyways, right? Yeah, maybe the sink outside. Here, they come from the street, wash their hands, right? Or brush teeth right here. Okay, teeth and hand is separate, and all their over, because people gonna shower, they use the toilet. Okay, so that is separate. So grandparents have their cabinet, their shelves done, right? Let's see what else we have here to talk about. Every family number, I already talked about this. They're gonna have a RQ code on a little metal, right? That's gonna be part of the bracelet. So the bracelet gonna be about what? About 1 centimeter. So the tag gonna be right there. So they don't have to hold it, because if they have to hold it, it's not firm. So it's right together at their bracelet, right here. Okay, so they just stand, they don't need to put their hand, they just put their pants up, the socks down, right, and scan right there with their face at the same time face. Hi Salo, how you doing?
Hi, Mama.
Had a great day? Don't talk like that. It's forbidden. I'm recording. So the children, the families can get games, so they get up in the morning. So if they have church in the morning, they can play in the afternoon at their own house, right? Here, the teens' living room, right? The apartment living room, okay? All right. And but we can call teens' room, sometimes, and they have a chair. Okay, so they have a counter. All of these have a counter. So here's a counter. The grandparents don't need, because they're gonna have plenty of time downstairs, right? But the main couple can have a table here, right, by this window or this window, right? We need 2 windows here to circulate, okay? But this is locked. This window is locked, okay? Well, and so they open up this little, and they have here, they have one comfortable chair, right? And here also maybe 2 chairs, right? Maybe one here in the middle, maybe one here, and this table here, right, with a bench, maybe a bench, yeah. And they can open up, close down, right by the window. That's fine, because it's not too large, just a little bit, right? They want to sit and look outside, or they want to read something or study. So they also have sets of flashcards that is laminated in plastic. Okay, so they get that set. The family is ready for the test. The whole family take the test about that set. Okay, so we're going to have some subject books, because that will be easy. We can do right now stories. We're not going to have anything for now. Okay, all right, because it's gonna take time for us to approve, for us to send and print and then send. So that's gonna take time. But yes, we're gonna have baskets of toys, okay, for young children, to build something, and families also, right? Such as these creative toys, such as Jenga. We can have Jenga with 5s. We can do with 5s together, 4. Let's cut them in a way they can be 4, okay? All right, so there are a few games. They get in, get out, and return, okay? All right, because 10 years old, they don't need their basket all the time with them. So they sign in, sign out, sign in, sign out, okay? Can keep for that weekend. It's a weekend thing. So at the end of the Sunday, they return to the library, okay? Because then the Monday, everything is back into cabinets. Okay, all right, because we're not going to have little children up to 6 years, right? No babies until 6 years. Okay, so that's gonna be what? The teens that gonna marry in the future, they're gonna have the baby. So no babies for 6 years. If anyone get pregnant, it's okay. They're gonna drink something, right? Some plants to have a natural abortion. All right, okay. And with prayers, we work for sure. Okay, all right. Because there's no spirit there. That's fine. It's just one thing, right? So it's nobody, because one spirit doesn't stay inside the other spirit. We know that. Okay. So no door larger opening. What's that? No door. So they have their main door here, and also the couple's door. Why the couples have a door? Because they also can have their own private time, right? To make love, and they also have their documents. So, it's important, okay? And every apartment have their inspection, okay? Surprise inspection by one of these families. Gonna tell who it is. Gonna be maybe four trustful families that gonna do these things. Clean. Go there, say they clean, so they come and check soon after or during the week when nobody's there. All right, so we have the cleaning check, right, and the organization check. Make sure everything is organized, nice and neat. Okay, so we have these counters that open up with the seat and close it down when they're not using, right? And okay, so gonna be sliding windows, okay? When they go to work, they lock it. For what? For a few months, right? Because of the weather, make sure, right, until they are 1 year, right? They lock their windows. They have fans, but they lock the windows to avoid any sandstorm, okay? No one gonna stay on the first floor. The first floor is just the rest and where they study, everyone walk around, there's cameras all over. Okay, so here, 2 chairs, yeah, 2 little chairs, I think is good, right? 2 little chairs and bench for 2 people here. So 4 people can sit, who? The grandparents and the couple, right? Can sit here. And they can sit themselves, right? So grandparents and parents don't sit at their bed unless it's to say goodnight, give them a kiss, right? And sometimes tuck them in just to be kind, because we have to work on these things to be attached to our family. Yes, it's important, because we don't want to raise people that don't have feelings for anything. They don't even care about their own spirit, right? If they're dead or alive. We don't want this type of people. We want people that care about each other. We need to do that, right? Okay, otherwise they don't even want to born again. We don't want those type. Okay, so they tuck them in sometimes as a little different, something different, as they can do, such as Saturday or Sunday when they're home, right? Or one day or another, right? Twice a week or so. Even that they're older children, teens, that's fine. They're not going to touch their bodies. Just pretend a little bit by the shoulder, okay? Because most of them are adopted. Okay, we're going to give details for everything. All right. But they can play there on the floor, right, with those games they got, or they play flashcards. They get points for everything they do. And of course, they can rest as well. So if they go to church in the morning, they rest in the afternoon, and the other way around. Okay? So they have that talking time, always loud, really strong. The doors has a little bell, okay, has a little bell. We're going to tell you how that will work, okay? How that will work, because we need to be safe, okay? And we are not going to be robots. No one gonna have inner speaker on their ears, forbidden, not even for danger people. People need to talk. If they are running on the neighborhood and they are approaching, if they are dangerous or not, they have to say, we're gonna tell how many meters, and you're gonna say that. So about 10 meters, they say, hi, we're coming, and then they say both names of the people. If it's a group, they say the parent's name, right? The people or young adults that up on the front of that group or in front of that family. They say their names, here's this and that. All right, and the group can pass the elders, that's fine. Okay, because elders they don't run yet, right? Teens and adults run, elders walk. Okay, so they can walk with their own other elders with them. Okay, all right, so what else? Talking time. Always loud. It's forbidden to whisper, even when people are dancing calmly, the hugging dance, very calmly like that. It's forbidden to whisper anything. Okay, so we are going to have the mattresses covered in very hard plastic. In 20 years, we get this hard covered and bring to recycle. We're going to tell you what to do, melt them and make them into plastic for something useful. For these 20 years, we're going to tell if every 5 years we need to fill them up with more hay or what we have there. Of course, it's not hay, but what will be leaves, right? So there will be a little opening on these mattresses, right, with thick plastic. So the mattress is going to be like maybe 10 centimeters. They can fluff it up, put more towards the center or more towards the side, for this beginning. They can have, what going to last for 10 years? Rice peelings, okay? That's going to last for sure for 10 or 20 years straight. And we can also put seeds. All right, let's do that. Seeds or rice peelings. Yeah, it's hard to put seeds, right? But let's do hard peelings, okay? And really dry, and they're never gonna get wet because it's hard plastic cover. and each apartment gonna have their own color. So yellow, the other one is blue, blue, yellow, and each room has their number, the family name that's gonna stay there, right, for 10 years, and then we can paint over for the following 10 years, okay? All right, so we're doing really great. And so they have this color in a wall, right, about 1 meter, such as 20 centimeters or so, right, like that, 20 centimeters, a whole border painted, okay? All right, and yes, so the mat is going to be on a floor. Just the teens can have those bunk beds, but for the parents and grandparents, they're going to be right on the floor, and it's even good because if they make love, don't make noise, perfect, right? On a floor, teens on bunk beds. Strong bunk beds are going to last for this 20 years. Everyone going to have rice mattress, okay? And they fluff it up one day or another the way they like. Okay, so they're going to have 2 ponds with 2 different fish. I already said that, right? Okay. So their feet, okay, they change, put on their feet. I already said the RQ, right here. The RQ, okay. And they press their own code, look in a machine. So they don't need hand because it's going to be already part of the anklet. Let me see what else. 1 toy rug. Yes, for cold deserts such as the Gobi and in California there, right, the desert there, because they have quite a few different ones. Yes, they can have one. So they open them up, right? Open them up, play, everyone sit on the floor, fold them in, a cotton rug, right? They don't need rugs at the other places. Okay, they don't need that. They're gonna have a little flip-flops that they can use, right, inside, sliders a little more firmer, okay? All right, so the number 3 is done. Let's go number 4 quick. So we are going to call Desert Village, and so in a few words we're gonna have about let me think. Okay, everyone. All right. So I'm going to tell you how we are going to do. Every 4 kilometers, different community. So how are we going to divide that? Instead of doing how many we can fit, we're going to divide all the deserts, right? And see the total of all these people I said they're going to the desert, right? And then the total or orphanages, right? And see, you know, because some going to go to the city, some going to go to the desert, right? City, small children. Desert, the older children. Okay, all right, and then what else we're gonna do? And everyone else, right, all those type of people of negative practice go right here to the desert. Well, so if you're gonna have one community of these every 4 kilometers because they're in charge of 2, the other one is in charge of 2, they meet on the middle, right? So this community here, right, goes 4 kilometers, and this goes 4 kilometers. They have to meet right here in the middle with their plantings. All right, so keep going, and then we're going to divide, and then we're going to see, all right? So here's children going to go to the beach or to the city, big cities that still exist, right? Because we're going to close them all very quick, right? In 2 or 4 days, we have to close them down. All right, and here's all the negative people. Divide, count, and see how many housing we're gonna have. Okay, we can, the basic I told you for the bathroom, right? It's just a basic idea, all right? The structure. I'm sure the engineers can have a better option, but the main thing, all the bedrooms, right, need window. Okay, so let me see here. So village map, and we're gonna have colors. Every building gonna have a color, and then every floor, you know, the ladders you can paint. You know, the stairs going up this way, you can paint this part, right? And then the next floor, another color, right? The next floor, another color. So we know cameras coming here. You know, we always know, and the lines on the walls. All right, so Downstairs an extra bathroom, someone needs, go downstairs, done, right? So there's no problem in the morning. People need to set up, organize themselves, go quick if they're gonna go party or something, then they go longer, all right? And the sink outside, right? Okay? And people always open the handle with the other hand, the ones they didn't clean themselves. Done. Good. All right, so we're gonna have chickens and eggs for them to hatch here, right? And very small incubators, right? A little bit at a time. And they get those eggs, right? And we're gonna send more, and they're gonna grow, and they're gonna breed to themselves, okay? All right, as soon as they're happy, that's the main thing. We're gonna start doing walks with them. We're gonna give everything on steps, right? The first thing, they're gonna stay for those no chicks to start, right? And then when they have their basic construction, gonna come the eggs and some chickens, right? After the main construction, the kitchens, houses will be ready. Okay, so let me see if anything else from this page. The tree already talk a lot, right? For weeks, some games they bring back, you know. So after dinner, they play downstairs. So one room or two rooms gonna be for people to study, and then another extra area for people that are playing, right, with their own older children or teens before they go upstairs, because they need to count their points, remember, right? And we don't have courthouse, basketball court, we don't have the pool yet. So, okay, that's fine. They work already physically the whole day, they sweat the whole day, sit down and play a board game, okay? Or very small wooden game, it's okay, all right? They have a little padding on the top of the table, right? That wouldn't make too much noise, all right? Okay, great. So, everything I already said, 2 chairs here. Oh, that's the basic engineer plant. If engineers don't have a bad idea, that's fine, this works. Because gonna have windows in 3 sides. This look, but these sides here, 2 sides, right? And so they are going to open up. But hopefully they are smart and they find another way for the air to circulate. Okay, all right, we're doing really great. So, so it's forbidden to put the feet on a table, to sit at the table, to stand at the table, stand at the desk. Everyone knows that. All right, put their feet on a bench to scan. Okay, when they go in, scan. They come out, scan. Gonna have a proper place for shoes, you know, outside shoes, inside riders. Okay, every day, go in, go out. Unless they're going to the pool, gonna be right there. They have to clean their feet and they jump on a pool. Done. Okay, all right. So basically it's done. This page is done. So let me check here the number 4. We already did everything. Number 5. Okay, here, page number 5. Today is November 21st, 7 o'clock in the evening, 7:10. All right, let's go. So here, authorized folding leader forbidden to carry water around. You know, everyone have a little pouch, you know, because as soon as we have the water wells right on these 4 main locations here, they're gonna have a water fountain, but we don't have yet. That's fine. Everybody bring their own water bottle. Go back, fill up, come back, go back, fill up, come back, right? Because we need everyone really hydrated. Okay, all right, 9 o'clock, everyone will drink the cup with salt, and honey or something like that, okay? They're gonna do something because we need everyone really strong. It's really hard for people that are not used to it, okay? Or they go inside, the cafeteria should be ready. They study 2 hours inside and then they go out, okay? So we can have the lunch team to study, right? 2 or 4 hours for the elders, for example, right? And then the other people can, so the hottest time of the day, the elders are there. In the evening, we have the team, right? Young adults, right? Younger couples, something like that. Okay? All right, so we're going to improve everything. Check, I'm just getting the basic points, all right? And if you're a volunteer writing this down, so put the main topics, right? The themes before everything starts, how to start, and you know, those are the titles. Okay, so dresses. Yes. So at the beach, gonna start soon as the location is ready and they have a room to place them to be rented. But at those desert communities after 1 year. Why? To avoid any problem, right? People want to wait, they wait, for the special party, because then they're gonna have more gardens, everything more pretty, everyone gonna know each other, okay? All right, so 1 year at the desert to rent those pretty dresses, not party dresses. It's called, let's put church and party, pretty dresses, right? But yes, blazer suit, yes, a few. First come, first serve, right? Everyone else gonna wear a long sleeves, right? Because they have at the Sahara gonna be AC. At the other place, if it's too cold, gonna have a heater, right? But not too cold, not too hot. That's fine. So long sleeves, right? Long sleeves and blazer suit. For men, female or male, whoever came first, and they have to return right away. It's just to give this space. They don't eat with it, right? They use during the 2 hours of church, sitting down, right, at those same cafeteria locations, and done. All right, afterwards, when we have our gardens and everything, then we can have some outside, okay? All right. So for shower, gonna be, no, nothing is needed because everyone gonna have their own bathroom, right? And it's forbidden to pee in a bathroom, right? Everyone gonna have the toilet right there. It's really forbidden, done. Okay? So it's forbidden to pee on a shower, I mean. So the sink, it's outside, right? And the toilet and the shower, it's inside, okay? All right. So we keep going. The parents are the one that had bad practices, right? And they have their own bedroom to make love. All right, so sometimes they can do it at the shower, done, right? They don't need a tub. And the young adults, the elders, right? And the teens can use the shower downstairs. How that gonna be done? With real bleach, right? Real bleach, the person in charge come next day. When the couple leave in the morning, they have to leave everything neat. They pick up their things. If they got a mistake, they can already put their things to wash, right? Everyone gonna have a little towel to dry anything that's needed, right? After they have intercourse, because that's important. Okay, all right. So that's how they're gonna do. The person that comes to disinfect, gonna disinfect the mattress with vinegar, but the tub and the toilet with bleach. So I believe bleach for 1 year, okay? Bleach for 1 year or 2 years. Let's put 2 years here because everyone is getting adjusted. We don't want any problems. Bleach in the morning. In the afternoon, can already have other people, right? Every 2 hours or so, right? Towards the weekend, or maybe Wednesday and Friday, and Thursday and Saturday, for example. Okay? All right, put proper schedule. As soon as it dry out, we bleach, and then after the afternoon, people such as elders, for example, right? They're going to study, going to be teaching or studying the evening, other elders, right, or other couples. So they bleach again after every person, bleach that tub. Okay, it's not a huge tub, no, but it's pretty, it's nice, okay? All right. So what else? From the mountain down, instead of buses, send people down on steel cable. Okay. So that is not for deserts, but once we are here, let's talk about. So the big people villages on top of mountains. Okay, get a cable, make them slide over. Start doing the cleanup. Put things in baskets, slide over downstairs, and then they keep going, right? Nobody needs to go up, people just come down, right? The first time people find a way to get there, right? To these villages. And they start sending their things done. All right, here we are. So blinds, we're gonna have blinds only at the first floor. The other floors does not need. Daytime is daytime, nighttime is nighttime. Nobody, if it's no building, of course, on the other side, right? With windows. If there are, okay, so we're gonna have blinds like this, you see? like that is really strong. It lasts forever. For sure gonna last 20 years. We can already have proper places to recycle them afterwards. Okay, all right. So no, because we have this cord. We want to avoid any problem. So they're not having blinds like that. They're going to have sliding cotton if it's one building towards the other, okay? All right, because it's not good even for them to see the teens, even if that everyone gonna wear respectful clothes. That's it. Okay, all right, let me see here something else. And all right, so let's see here, get more light. So when the people are very short men gonna marry the not the tallest, but one of the tallest, right? Because with time we're gonna adjust this, and they're gonna get points for doing this to having a partner like that, and the other way around as well. The man is too tall, they're not going to have the very shortest one, but not the tallest as well. Otherwise, they're just going to keep growing, right? We don't want that. We want to blend races in, okay? So they already find their way, and everybody, when they get married, they get points, okay? And people that gonna do this, they're too tall, man or woman, gonna do that, they will get extra points. I don't know how many, but they're gonna have extra points. Why? To make an effort and motivate, because we don't want people to stop doing sport or stop treating healthy to grow. Not the very tallest, but also not the the shortest. Okay, an equilibrium in a little bit the best as possible. Okay, all right. They're gonna have extra points. We're gonna tell you how much it is. So communities that get all points and will have vacations, right? Because it's mandatory to get great points, right? Not bad vacation. Vacations, okay? All right. And then we're gonna see closest as possible. So if we have here the continent, they already go to hotels or places that are already there, old ones or new ones, and I'm gonna tell you, not in 2 years, right? People that are 20, we're gonna see if in 10 years they get this vacation. Why? Because, we have to do something. We already have too many people around, okay? We have too many people. If it's possible, we do 5 years vacation for everyone. I'm gonna tell you afterwards. I'm not going to decide. We need to study, evaluate for security reasons. We can do that, right? Because we don't want to lose anyone. We don't want to have problems with anyone. So probably not. People that are 10 years are 10 years. People that are 20 years can have a 10-year vacation if they have great points, okay? So, not that, okay? All right, here we are. Okay, people that are serving, they have everything is good, nothing wrong with them, but they want to serve in something. They're a nurse or they're an expert in this and that. Okay, they're gonna get their great points. They can't tell anyone. They're gonna get their great points afterwards and live where they wanna live. Okay, so the mattress gonna have a little Velcro on a side, not a zipper, to put more leaves in. Such in 10 years, okay, we put more leaves in. If somebody touch, chair outside, it's not outside, inside a building, right? Without the children be seen, the teens looking the person, or if the person starts screaming. Put the person inside the room for those days that the person needs to be there. The jail room, right? That does not have shower, but it has a toilet. Okay, all right. So if farmers, villagers, they're gonna start moving, right? So they're gonna do their last harvest. So let's say in 2 years, the last harvest. Okay, and we're gonna send the grains to the continent on all these villages we are making. All right, so we are not doing outside grill. We're gonna just have the burner, right, for trash. But yes, we can have what? The inside oven. If the person forgot, didn't put the alarms on, okay, problem, go to the jail room. That's it. All right, so we have no strings on shoes. That's forbidden. People at the beach, people that had no problems, no previous problems, they can use those with laces, and we're gonna remodel everything that's useful. And already put the Velcro, take the laces out, okay? All right. So they are going to have special shoes. We have to search online, didn't have time. The church is on Sundays. At the beach, depend on the position of other buildings to have the blinds or not. Let me see, anything else? Here, 2 or 4 hours lunch. Okay, the elders have 2 or 4 hours study right there because it's too hot for them to go outside. So they can work 2 hours and they can study 2 hours, or they already work in the morning, or they will work in the morning and afternoon. We see, depends on the capacity of everyone. Okay? All right, page 5 done. Page 6. So here, people, everyone that's bad, gossip magazines, people that talk about others, people that ignore others too much, people that did most of the problems, right? So we have degrees. All right, so get 2,000 people here, 2,000 here, all the worst, right? And then start getting low, the ones that are more or less. And then the peace app gonna do all this work, and Andrew gonna help, okay? All right. So the shoes, and we already said about the shoes. The pants or jeans, we're gonna tell you afterwards because we have different deserts, we have different seasons of the year, okay? The main thing is they're gonna lift. They're gonna use shorts the most as possible, okay? Yes, here, shorts. No pants for work, right? For security reasons. And then we're gonna tell you how long this is gonna last. Winter. All right, let's see. People gonna take sun, everyone gonna be fine. Cold, all right, run in the morning before you work. So the sleeves, that's fine. For now, gonna be regular sleeves for everyone. Why is that? Because we're beginning, right? And then after maybe six months or 1 year, and then female sleeves, right? Okay, they can tuck it in. If this bothering them, they can tuck it in. But in a regular, they put it down as a half sleeves, okay? This is for everyone for now. And this may be 2 years or so, okay? All right, so we don't kiss in public, that's forbidden, right? We can hug, we can kiss our children on the cheeks. So have a good day, they're going to school, they give their children, we have to start practicing, older children now, but in the future, we're going to have a daycare and things, right? Give them a kiss on the cheek, a hug, right? Depends the age, okay, bye-bye, and then they pick them up later, right? Or they meet at lunchtime, okay? But yes, they hold hands. They walk around on the carpets. Yes, they hold hands. They sit down on a bench by the garden. They're going to hold hands. Yes, we can do that. Okay? All right? And when they're close, they can kiss each other, cheeks, or just a tiny kiss. When you just give a little kiss like, it's much like that, a very quick one. That's okay for special days. Not for every day, for people to be looking, okay, for special days. This is gonna change a little bit with the years, right? Because people can kiss each other. Oh, good morning, right? Okay, bye. Something like that, right? On their cheeks for friends, right? But we're gonna give specifics, what women can do to women. And men never walk around holding man's hand, and women never walk around holding woman's hand. That's forbidden. Okay, All right, so what else? We're gonna see the temperature, gonna tell about everyone. So here's 2 or 4 hours lunch break for what? For study and inside work. Okay, we have what? We have the nurse, we have the eggs, the chickens, we have the cleanup, the pots to wash, we have a lot, okay? So for those that know English, don't know English, so we have the 2 laptops outside, right? Okay, and we have some classes, let's say 2 hours one day, 2 hours another day, so it's a total of 4 hours a week, only for males and females separately. Why? Because they can do some special things, right? The raping thing, the female can practice. The man needs to learn more how to be kind, how to be romantic, and things like that. That's okay. There's nothing hidden, but it's just that. And if they have any problem, they go to the computer, the laptop, to complain about somebody, their own partner, or maybe somebody else, can be their teacher, can be the department director, right? So there's 2 different ways we're gonna do. One way is like a real complaint. Yes, he did that, right? And then it's a question. So come and say, please check the videos. The person is not sure that something is going on. It's different than, yes, I saw, I am complaining, or he did that to me. So it's 2 different ways, okay? All right. Put more time, Salo. It look good? 30 more minutes. Okay. So here, family, right? The videos, we have the colors we already talked. We have the beds with different colors. I mean the mattress, right? With different color. Every room gonna have a number inside and outside. Painted, not stickers, because people take out stickers, right? Okay, we're doing really great. And then we have the family name. The family name gonna be painted. Yes, we paint. Okay, we buy small paint and we paint the family name to all the rooms. So we are sure what we are doing. You know, because color, but we also, you know, with time, people know color, but we have the name written big in every wall. Every wall, that's it. Okay? And then put teens, the last name of the family. Grandparents, the last name. Parents, the last name. Okay? All right, done. All right, so this way going to be really good, really sustainable. So we have the real last name at bedrooms, right? And what that room is, the teen room, right? Or the parents or the grandparents, all right? Okay, done. So number 6, we are good to go. Now number 7, so we have these big nurseries, right? The team comes, and what they're gonna do? The residents gonna help. The second time, they're gonna drop off the materials. If it's easy, like this one, the residents already saw, they're gonna do themselves. They're just gonna drop off the material. So they help with the first, people do the second. It's different than construction, that the team, the helping team, gonna stay there until the end, make sure. The residents help, like the beach. Everyone gonna help to make their own houses. But it's different, okay? This, like the chickens, they guide, have the little booklet with instructions, right? So because people are not going to hold their cell phones, right? They have proper paper, right, to follow, turn the pages and check first if everything arrived. That's the first thing, and then they see. So what we're going to have here, before we put the carpet and the garden beds, right, we have some garden beds, okay, rectangle garden beds all the way. This is really long, okay? So we're gonna put the fish crumble up or pieces of meat crumble up, and then just put a big chunk of soil on the top. What's that? Because the water gonna be dripping a little bit, right? As soon as they have enough, the water gonna be dripping. So you're gonna make that meat that's all the way on the bottom to what? To be useful, right? Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, so here, First, fish and animals. Second, put the floor with carpet. Third, put the structure all around. 4, the plastic. Whichever plastic is the safest. Straight or not. Okay, because we have cameras, we know it's forbidden to touch. We have the walls of cement. No wind gonna break that. Okay? All right. But can also be in hard plastic or metal with windows like we said before, okay? Windows for us to see outside. Oh yes, we're gonna need windows anyway, sorry. So windows anyways, independent the type of plastic people decide. So we're gonna have a proper roof in a square or a little round like that is fine. They have a small working nursery. Here they just water, check, done. Right, bring things that's ready. Here, it's a proper structure. They have big sliding windows, a proper door somewhere. They lock it when they work and close it, so never gonna be snakes or anything. Here's net, never gonna be bugs or spiders or anything. Geckos, snakes, nothing, okay? Okay, so here they have what? A working table and 2 benches. 2 benches, how can fit? 2 people here, 2 people here. Can be a couple of teens, can be a couple of elders, anyone. 2 and 2, right? They work together, talk together, it's good, right? Okay. And they have some cabinets, right? And counter. So what they need to add? Ashes. Oh, right here. A compost from the chicken here. They already have their buckets there, easy to get. A little bit higher than the floor, right? And here, so they can have the cabinets right on the top of the same counter or not, okay? All right, so if it's possible, they already have a window here as well. So they have 1, 2, 3, okay? They walk in, go, walk out, okay? They have also another counter here by this window, and they put everything is ready. So here's the ready tray. So let's say fit many here, right? 4, 6. And here's the ones to go. Okay, so they have counter here. 1, 2, 3 counter, and maybe here's free. Okay, all right, something like that. So yes, we're gonna have a clinic. They have 2 beds, right? And then they stay there 1 night for them to check. 2 days, right? We said 2 days. Let's keep in 2 days. Make sure everything is well, right? The spouse is there, and 1 more couple. Okay, the grandparents are there. Okay, the grandparents are there. Make sure they put the anklet, never can be loose, not for babies, not for elders, cannot be loose. They can change as the baby grows, like children, right? They can change, but they cannot be loose, cannot slide through. Okay, everyone is safe. They stay there 2 nights. They close the door. No nurses stay there, nobody. They close the door, right? The grandparents gonna stay with the children, teens, done. All right, everything's camera here and at their own apartment, no problem. All right, so the baby gonna have what? A sliding bassinet, right, that they call, okay, and be right there beside. It's forbidden for the husband to get out or get in, needs to be with the wife at all times. The grandparents can come, look everything, make sure it's the same baby, make sure it's only one baby at a time anyways, okay? Every 2 days, okay, then plan ahead. Who came first? All right, who is the person came first? Count and get it, do the prayers, and no emergencies. Do your prayers, the people can wait 2 more days, that's fine. And then everyone gonna pray for that baby to born. People gonna work in the morning. Friends can also pray for that other baby to born on the right day. Done. Okay, the husband is there. They eat here, so they have a little opening, a table that opens up, right? They eat here. The mother, they can have a chair, right, or a bench. I think a bench, right? They eat together. The baby's right beside them. The door is locked. Who has the key? Inside, no key. The couple locks the latch from inside. The nurses can get. Nobody get in, nobody get out if both of the couples don't agree. All right? So early in the morning, they come, they check the vitals, check everything, done. All right, so birthday. Yes, we're gonna have birthday, right? Birthday of the month. That's how we're gonna call. Celebrate everything on the second Sunday, right? Before, after church, we can do something special. After lunch, right? After lunch. So sometimes can be a breakfast, right? But let's do lunch for one whole year because that's the most special. So they go to church in the morning, and after that, they have a plate of fruit or something like that, right? Something, or maybe mini bites, right? With oats and peanuts that people already plant and squish them a little bit, right? It's not peanut butter, but it's type of peanut. Okay, or something like that. Okay, or if they already have cacao, they can put a little cocoa, or if they have coconut, they can use some coconut, right? Little pieces of it. All right, so here, the birthday, right, of the month. Okay, so the whole month on a Sunday. So what else? After lunch? Okay, not on the 4th. So we're doing on the 2nd. Yeah, on the 2nd is better. All right, here we are. One more page. We are done. Now let's go to number 8. Okay, ready? Okay, so I already talked about this. I already talked about the countries, right? So if one country didn't give authorization yet, you wait. So you start with the ones that you already got authorization. Now I'm going to tell you how the ladder is going to go. Going to be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, keep going. And then A, B, B, C, C, D, D. That's what I found the best. You know, let's use that pattern. All right? And keep going along the way. All right? Okay. So, and then this way is always proper number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If somewhere there's a jump, okay, jump for what? Not in Sahara, but in United States can happen. So there's no 3. The 3 gonna be here because here's a city, they already planted, is ready, for example. Okay, there's no 3 here, but yes, 3. We're not jumping numbers in the desert, okay? We're not jumping numbers. We're gonna have a list of when we can jump numbers. We're not jumping numbers. We need proper numbers, very important, okay? Yes, a 3, a 4, 5, 6, keep going. All right, the same as here, such as the Gobi Desert and United States might happen. So here, the county already took care, plant everything is not needed. Okay, so if here is 4, okay, so the 5 is here, right? Okay, you jump the space, but then you keep going. All right, I think it's fine. And then if I find another way, you know, if you volunteers find another way, let me know. If it's sustainable, let's do it, okay? But the main thing is to have consistency. We are not going to have 3 A's, right? So after that, we're going to put AP1. After all this section here, we're going to have AP1, AP2, AP3, all right? Something like that. All right. Okay, so shoes we already talked about. The houses in Arizona. So here it's just an idea. Anywhere. Here because we're talking about desert, but in the cities we're going to do like that as well. So let's say here they have a lot of trees already. Okay? You don't touch, leave them alone. You come here and knock down the houses, right? After take furniture, windows, doors, everything we already talked about. So you knock them down, you leave this environment quiet there. They already have some plants, some trees, leave it alone. It's no sense to pass the tractor, of course, everywhere. Do it here, right? And put some dirt on the top, the best you can, you know, and then keep going, depends how big they are, and plant on the top. Okay? All right, so let's see. So exact location for main 2 hotel buildings. Yeah, hotel building is going to be many and long, right? So the engineer is going to have ideas, good ideas for us, right? For us to use, and then we're going to prove the best ideas. And also, who needs more sun, such as places that are cold, right? Gobi and United States. And then who needs the least sun as possible, such as Sahara. And I don't know much about Australia. Australia probably is already cold because it's much south. Yeah, it's cold, of course. Okay, so solution for a problem. Yeah, we need people that find solutions. So if you're a volunteer and found a better solution, make your proposal, right? Always with the background in purpose, so we know it's a proposal, it's not our own writing. Okay, then you send everything to Andrew so he can type and get organized and ready, okay, for us to have this basic version. All right, here we are. Let's go. Number 9. Are you ready? Okay, so now it is 7:43. All right, let's go. Here we are. Oops, a little blurry. Oh, we got it. You see we got it? Okay. All right, so here, number 9. Okay, so let's see what we got. So it's very important. This is for everybody, right? It's not only for them, but for everybody. You sleep together, always the same time. Get up at the same time. Maybe one person stretching, the other ready to go take a shower. Okay, but this is important. And also the toilet can be a little separate. If we need too many sinks, we're gonna have too many sinks, but one person can already be using the toilet and the other one go to the shower. All right, no tubs at the desert. We're gonna have the tubs only at the guest room downstairs, right? For teens, for young adults, because most probably they have no fault, right? So, and we cannot afford to have bathrooms. With time, the couples in fault, the parents, right? Because probably it's not their grandparents either, right? So our focus mainly is these people, right? And maybe some grandparents as well, but probably not much the young generation, right? So probably will be their parents, with some exception, of course. All right, so they, with time, we're gonna let you know they can go as well sometimes to this guest bathroom, but much less because they already have their own bedroom, okay? Sometimes, maybe once a month. All right, done. After. So let's say already after 1 year, okay? After 1 year, the very good ones with great points and everything can schedule once a month. Done. So it's important for us to take a bath sometimes, or often, just relax, stay, or even make love or even kiss. That is fine. It's things that we can do, right? We are safe. The tub is clean, it's disinfected. If it's your own at the beach, or if it's the guest apartment at the desert, that's fine. At the bedrooms, yes, we can have some movies, right? A small screen that is irremovable from the wall, right? They have a proper frame with proper screws from the outside, where the cafeteria is, right? Something like that. So they can't take it out. And the videos are placed on the other side as well, okay? So nobody can mess up with them, they don't get dirty, they don't get germs, they don't get on the floor, okay? So yes, a very few. So let's say 8 documentaries and 8 special documentaries, people that won in life, right? They were poor and then they got organized, or people that suffer and with one way or another, and then they were good, approved movies, approved documentaries, okay? All right, that's one of ours, of course, okay? Small ones, not that very huge one, okay? Or maybe a part of one of them related to the environment or related to water, right? One of the chapters of the very long documentary. Okay, and then they have some romantic, but of course not porn movies. It's important for them to study together along the week. What else? Dance. So we can do Saturday, right? Because Friday probably everyone is exhausted. So Saturday evening, we don't have classes, will be perfect. What time? Let's say 7 to 9, right? 7 to 9. Or 8 to 10, depends, yes, it's a little something different. So one Saturday can be slow dance, right? Slow movement. And then the other Saturday can be Latin. So everyone gonna learn, right? The elders, the adults can have little classes ahead, right? Just some guidance. We're not doing anything crazy like nowadays. These ballroom dances, that is crazy. No, we're gonna have a harmonious movement, a little sexy, yes, that's important, but not this crazy dance that don't have even no connection, right? Okay, we're gonna tell you and tell the teachers which movements they can do for each different type of dance. Latin, romantic, right? There's the slow dance called romantic. Here, romantic. Okay, so it's forbidden to complain because it doesn't help. So if we complain, if the person complain, they're repeating 2 times the same thing. For every sentence we use from somebody else, we're going to see afterwards if we are going to say who said, because different people said, right? If it's worth it or not to give names, because it's a name on a name, right? So I really don't know, because I heard someone saying that, but it's good, right? Some sentences are good, but how am I gonna know if that person is the author of those special sentences or not, here and there, okay? All right, so we have one of the basic things gonna start at the 4 weeks preparation before they get to those locations to reprogram self. Oh well, suffer. Lost someone in life, lost husband, lost son, died, the other got cancer, this and that. We have to find a way to be objective, go on. Suffer because of this, I was abused when I was a child, and this and that, and then my ex-husband did nothing. Nobody gonna hear stories like that. It's over, it's gone, right? We're just gonna focus on reprogramming ourselves. Whichever is the problem, nobody even gonna know about, because it's not helpful, doesn't help. So, I live here, I was a refugee for 20 years, the other one this, the other one that. So let's focus on what we can do today. Today what we got these beautiful places, we got this great opportunity, we can study, we can have friends, we can have our family, we can have a spouse, we can have games, we can have water, we can learn how to swim, to dance, okay? So that's what we have to do. All right, let's get ready, everyone.